guys, Michelle here from Sparkly Pink, and today I'm going to be showing you a comparison of the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. This is a full coverage one, and the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. Now they are just so similar in texture to me, and I feel like they are almost comparable, maybe even a dupe. I actually have split up my face. This side has the Amazonian Clay, and this side has the Rimmel Stay Matte. And really, could you tell the difference? I bet you didn't even know. To tell you real quick between the two, I actually think I prefer the Rimmel, not just because of the price, but also the feel and the texture of it. But I'll get into that more as you see me apply it onto my skin. Again, like I just said, like the Tarte is $40. And while you get 1.7 fluid ounces in this bottle and you only get 1 ounce, which is the traditional amount for foundation in a bottle, I feel like I've repurchased this Rimmel, and I don't feel like I would repurchase the Amazonian Clay. So see all of the details on why I feel that way in this tutorial. I hope you like it, and I'll see you at the end. So let's get started applying the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour full coverage foundation. It says that it is an oil-free makeup and long wearing. Now how I apply it is by putting it onto the back of my hand, letting it warm up a little bit. And I've also already applied my Studio Gear Prime Objective Primer. Letting this kind of sit there. Now while I have this on the back of my hand, you can see how stiff it is. It is very moussey, which it reminds me of the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. I'll pump out a little bit right next to it. They're just very similar in consistency and texture. So this is the Rimmel right here, and then this is the Tarte. As you can see, the undertones are a little bit different. The Amazonian Clay tends to have a little more of a yellow undertone, even when you go up in fair or light, which by the way, mine is in Ivory. And this one is the also Ivory in the Rimmel, and it's more of a cool toned. You know what, maybe I'll go ahead and do like half my face with the Amazonian Clay and half my face with the Rimmel. So this is the Amazonian Clay right here, and you can see it is very thick. Very thick. And very masky. There's just something about this foundation that I'm not totally in love with. I don't know what it is necessarily. I feel like it clings a lot to my dry patches right here. So that is one layer or one coat of it. Let me zoom in just a little bit. I know it's not the prettiest skin to look at, so I'll try not to get too close. But I'm going to go in with just a little bit more to kind of... I feel like I stop mid-sentence a lot. Don't mind me. So it blends out really nicely, but I also feel like it sticks to where I have breakouts because those areas tend to be a little bit dry, and that is a problem for me. I don't want them to be accentuated any more than they already are. So cleaning off my hand here, I'm going to dip into the Rimmel and place that on this side. This is also a really thick formula, but it has a better like emolliency to it, just, or I don't know, it doesn't, oh god, I don't feel like it sticks to the dry patches. Like I have some breakouts right here, and I don't feel like it just clings to them as much. Get makeup in my eyebrows. Do you do that too? Even no matter how hard I try. And I decided to use my fingertips today, even though I have my kabuki brush right here that would blend it out. I don't feel like I see a huge difference with either of these formulas with using a brush or my beauty blender or using my fingers. They tend to apply nicely either way. So again, this is the Rimmel, and then this is the Tarte. I feel like they have covered equally. Maybe it's just me not wanting to spend the money on like $40. This is $40. And then this is like $5. So for something so similar to me, it's not really worth it. Okay, so I'm going back in with a light second coat here of the Rimmel. The Amazonian clay one seems a little bit more prone to feeling crumbly dry rather than the Rimmel. The Rimmel I just feel like goes on like really smooth, and neither are really greasy. They both have a nice mostly matte finish, which I really like because I do have oily skin. So I can get both to kind of cover up just about everything on my face, which is nice. So you've heard what I thought about both of these foundations, the Amazonian Clay as well as the Rimmel Stay Matte. So let me know what you think about each of them in the comments below. I'm going to try and remember to check back with you guys later. If I don't, then I will say goodbye now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hey guys, and I am here with our about 5-hour update for the Amazonian Clay on this side and the Rimmel Stay Matte on this side. As you can tell, I am quite shiny. I mean, I have oily skin, it's kind of inevitable, but I haven't touched up anything. I'm actually parked in line to pick up my son from school. So as you can tell, it has worn down a little bit over my breakouts for both of them, but they don't crumble up like other foundations that I've had, like the Revlon Color Stay tends to break up on my skin. The Amazonian Clay does that after about maybe like at the 8-hour mark, and the Rimmel just about the same time, I would say. Really, I am so impressed with the formula of the Rimmel Stay Matte that I feel like it is, for me, a dupe for the Amazonian Clay. I really don't feel that there is much of a difference to justify the price for me on the Amazonian Clay. Like as I said, like I haven't touched up or anything. You can kind of see my shininess in here. I kind of get shiny all over. But yeah, that's about it. Something that I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but I have tried the Amazonian Clay Maracuja oil one. It's the one in the glass bottle, and that was just way too emollient for my skin. It felt so nice on, and also I got that one in a light, thinking like I'm pretty light. The fair I thought would be too pale. This is with the Maracuja one, and I'm assuming it would be the same with the other one, the Amazonian Clay one, and it was just so yellow undertoned that it just looked so wrong on my skin, which is actually another reason why I swapped it out. Basically what this sums up to is that I feel like it is a good dupe for me and definitely worth a try. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!